Alright, let's get it, gamers. This is my second stream of my hardcore playthrough. I have not done the classic thing where I went mining off camera, so we are exactly in the same spot that we left off last. I think the very last thing that we did was we got ourselves diamonds. Yeah, we got 10 diamonds, and we made ourselves a diamond pickaxe so we could go ahead and make a nether portal. Food is still a problem, but not as much as it once was. My impending doom has been postponed for now. Especially with this piece of bread I just made. That being said, I still have basically not left the spawn. We are exactly where we started last. We have enough stuff to the point where we could probably go to the nether. Which I think is what I want to be my end goal today. To at least get to the nether. Not necessarily like go out and get everything I need, but getting to the nether is I think what I want to do. So, I'm going to take my diamond pickaxe that I just made and empty out my inventory a little bit because I got too much shit before we do this. I do also want to keep making the strip mine go down further because yes, we did find diamonds pretty quick, but we are still on like the tippy top of deep slate. We really didn't get all that much past Y0 because we got distracted by A, the mine shaft, and B, the 10 diamonds we saw. Oh, hello. I was wondering if I was gonna see powdered snow at all, just because of where we are. And I was surprised when I came down this hill the first time and didn't see any. There's actually a big patch right there too. I might have just gotten lucky because I pretty easily could have gotten trapped in that. And that could have been it if there was like something under it or it was like really deep. I can get water from that cave that I was at, where I had to block off all the water. The only reason I say that is because if we're gonna go on an adventure for obsidian right now, I want to make sure that I have water with me, just so that we can turn more lava into obsidian, say that's what we do find, if we don't find obsidian first. I think we're probably gonna have to go down further anyway before anything else happens, because I haven't seen any lava in any of the caves I've explored thus far. I don't think I've seen lava at all. Wait, I just heard something. Whoa! Hold on. Is that just a single block? Yeah, it's just a single block. I might as well just leave that, because there's really no reason for me to pick that up. Hello. I didn't really check on this side when I was over here the first time. Oh, my volume's actually really loud. Turn that down some. Okay. Ow. I rarely use the shield, like on my own personal playthroughs when I'm not like streaming or anything. It's just something that I'm not in the habit of doing, but it's such an effective measure against skeletons, because before there just really wasn't anything. I don't know if... So shields were added on 1.9 when they redid all the combat stuff. I don't know if that's when they changed skeletons' behavior, because in older Minecraft, skeletons used to kind of just look at you and shoot. They didn't really like strafe around or try to avoid you in a certain capacity. And I don't know if the behavior changed in the update that they added shields. If I had to guess, it probably did, just from like a logical standpoint. Do I keep exploring the mine shaft on the chance that I see both lava and more diamonds? Or do I continue the strip mine downwards? Because yes, this is nice and I haven't explored it all. I did find diamonds here, but you could, when we were still surrounded by stone on certain areas. I mean, this is going to be like exactly almost Y0. Yeah, we're on 1 right now. And I think if we keep going down, like we'll find I think we'll just find a big cave and then we'll have a higher chance of seeing lava. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll definitely keep this in mind that this is here because I mean, the tunnel goes right directly past it. That's clearly a spider spawner. Block that off for now. That might be a second one. That might not even be the first one I saw. Yeah, because the first one I saw is actually more that way. So there is more than one spider spawner here. And I had an idea about how I could design a spawner specifically for spiders. Because of the way that they climb up walls, my traditional spawner farm design doesn't really work as well. But I had an idea. Instead of pushing them all towards the center and having them fall down a hole, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push them all towards a wall and have them climb up to the wall, and I'll kill them at the top of the box instead of at the bottom. Now, the one drawback to that is they won't be taking fall damage or anything. Like if I were to do a zombie or skeleton spawner, so I don't have to only like one hit them. So I'll actually have to hit them a good few times in order for them to die. But it'll be an effective way of pooling all the spiders together, I think. Because I am gonna go about enchanting stuff, but I don't know how in-depth I'm gonna get with it. Me and my friends, we typically do the whole villager breeder trading hall thing, but it takes a lot of setup. And considering where the base is right now, I don't know if I want to drag villagers up to like Y160 and have that be the case. Now again, I really don't know if this is where I want to continue to live. Just because it is, when we need to go out to the overworld and go to anywhere else besides the spawn, it's going to be such a far distance to travel vertically every single time that just has so many dangers along the way that could be avoided if we were just on a more normal Y level. Like, I don't want to, like, fall or anything on accident. Oh, I hear lava off to the side. Wait, this is good. I don't know if, cobble deep slate is... Yeah, I hear it. It might be... I'm not sure. If cobbled deep slate is also immune to gas fireballs. Can't tell if it's above me. Hello! Hello! Sounds like it's directly in front of... Oh, hello! Perfect. Okay. Hopefully this leads to like a better cave. We're on Y-50, so we're basically at the bottom of the room here. I'm not particularly... Or the bottom of the world. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's what I forgot. I forgot to get water so I could turn this into obsidian. I need to go check, and I'm gonna look up here real quick and just see if there happens to be a water source. There's more diamonds. That's awesome. Love to see it. It's kind of weird back here. If we can get to the nether today, that would be phenomenal. It looks like we're going to be able to make that happen. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and mine these. I need to go back up anyway, so we can get more water. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sick! So that means, I think we've got 16 diamonds in total now. And I wasn't even really looking for them. I was looking for lava before that. I am gonna still... Ooh, I heard a skeleton. So, okay, there is more cave around us, which is good news. Because I really don't want to have to look all that hard for another cave. I watched the Super Bowl last night, and I'm not a big sports guy. That should be blatantly obvious given the fact that I'm streaming. But I know enough to at least enjoy the Super Bowl. But I wanted to see two things happen there. I wanted to see the Eagles beat the Chiefs, just because I think the Chiefs needed to be taken down a peg. They've won too many Super Bowls, and that happened, so I was very happy to see that. But I think I was most excited to see Kendrick perform. It hit so hard because of the fact that he won 5 Grammys for the song. I mean, if you know, you know. I think it's so funny. He's like unstoppable. He won 5 Grammys for that song, and immediately after, he gets to go on and do the Super Bowl, and then perform the song again, and the entire crowd yelled it, all at the same time, and it was fucking glorious. I mean, truly a generational, God, what's the kind of meme phrase? A generational run, that's what it is. Like, that's like a true, like, real rap beef, like what they had back in the 90s. And, like, we haven't seen anything like that basically since the 90s, and I wasn't really ever, like, big into rap or anything before the Kendrick Drake beef. Just because of how, like, it's so satisfying to see Drake get taken down a peg. Because he's, like, always prided himself on being, like, the best and the biggest in the industry or something. And, like, Kendrick was just, like, fueled by his singular hate for this man. And, I mean, dropping 20 minutes after Drake would drop, and then it was like infinite ammo. Like that's just so funny to see happen. I mean, I said I wanted to go to the nether today, and thus far, it looks like that's gonna happen. I was kind of surprised at how quickly we've accomplished the stream goal for today. Ooh. Actually, we've got all the stuff to make an enchantment table. I don't even need to go get leather or anything, because I got enough of it from killing cows. So I could at least start my enchantment setup. The one thing about that is I'm going to have to, if I do end up moving my base, I'm going to have to move that whole setup. I have to break all the bookshelves. Hopefully by that point, I'll have silk touch or something, and it'll actually be not as big a deal to move. Okay. I want to also find where that opening was. I heard another skeleton, like, around this area. So, when we come back down, I'll see if I can find where that cave opens back up. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just make the nether portal and get it lit. I don't think I've got any flint so far, but I do have some gravel. Where are we gonna make our portal, is the question. I think I'm just gonna make it, like, on this tunnel here. A strat that we've always used for early bases, me and my friends have, is we make, like, what we call a utility tunnel, where, like, a lot of our early, tables and stuff will just go, like, off to the side of, like, what is basically our mine shaft. Hello. Okay, well, there's more lava right there on the surface. That would have been phenomenal to know earlier. Okay, I guess this is just a little nothing burger area. Yeah, we can go ahead and just put our portal here. I think that'll be satisfactory. And then we'll make our enchantment setup too. And also, this base is still just kind of a for the time being kind of deal. Like, I really don't think this is where I want to permanently end up. The idea of making a house on this world is beginning to grow on me. And I do love the area we're in. It's just, it's gonna be a bitch to get any, like, resources from far away up here. Especially when the primary method of, like, transporting villagers is by boat. I'm at Y160. Like, that's just not really optimal or anything. I really need to move these tables inside too. I've been saying I was going to do it, and I just haven't. Okay, there we go. Sick. And actually, while we're at it, there's our leather. Ooh, we need to get sugarcane. So I'm gonna eat some food. I did see sugarcane down there in the last stream, so I'll go down there, I'll grab the sugarcane, come back up. We'll make our book. We'll make our enchanting table. We'll have to carve out a little place to put it. And then we'll light our portal and see where our nether spawn is. I'm gonna make gold boots too before we go in, just in case there's like a bunch of piglins just sitting there waiting to, you know, act up. I do have another bucket of water in my inventory, so... Oh, there's more cows, good. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting like a weird amount of lag. I'm gonna turn my render distance down just a little bit more. Typically, my PC can handle, like, the maximum render distance, but, my little 2080 Ti, it's gotten older, and I'm pretty sure it's partially defective, because it just doesn't seem to perform at the metrics I'd expect it to. But also, I think I'm asking too much of it, because not only am I running a game that can be graphically intensive, I'm also streaming right now off of the same GPU. And I'm recording it too. So I'm doing 3 pretty graphically intensive tasks at one point. Now, I will say I have my old GTX 950 in there that handles everything on the stream side. I mean, recording takes up a ton of processing power to actually happen. And it sucks because I know, like, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll have a dual PC setup specifically for, like, one that streams and records and one just so that just the game can look nice and everything. And I don't have that. I have to deal with the one PC I have. And I'm hoping to maybe at some point get it so that my stream does operate in that way. But as of right now, that is not the case. This is a really shitty farm, and I know I'm not laying out everything very nice or anything, but I don't know if I can be asked to right now. Actually, we do need one of these for paper. There's a book, and there's our enchanting table. Sick! That's a pretty big milestone right there. And we've got our nether portal, and I'll go ahead and make our gold boots. I'm gonna put that away for now. Put all this away. Let me go ahead and cook some more beef too. What am I making? Oh yeah, gold boots. Okay, I think we are about as nether ready as we can get with our current situation. We have 11 diamonds, but I don't know if I want to spend all that for now because I can't guarantee that this diamond pickaxe that we're using, we won't need to make another one before I can get, like, mending. Okay. And we have nether. Let's see what we get. It's gonna suck. I know it's gonna suck. We're gonna get the worst spawn ever.